It's beer time with Beer Man.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Today we're filming this beautiful world. Man, that thing is loud, dude. Hold on. The dehumidifier is loud. Um, yeah, I don't have a banner or anything. I fucking forgot to put that together, didn't I? So yeah, we're gonna be putting the American Stout together for particularly my wife, but I want to get a couple out to a fellow community guy, a dude in our community. And plus, I just like to have stouts available, especially in the winter. I like American stouts; they're a little hoppier, a little more robust. Um, and this is I'm gonna shoot for a 7%. But let me try and um, let me do this real quick. Let's. Hey, come on, the typing's bad. I'm tired, man. Got harassed earlier. That was a crazy situation. Yeah, boy, by a Kevin. A Kevin harassed me. Ha! Crazy man. Um, wow. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that because I'll be taking care of a few things due to the situation, and I don't want to speak about it to the public. But let's create an American stout. Yeah, with bubble gut. There we go. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do an American Stout. I've got things laid out already. I've kind of actually already put my water profile together. I've already put my round glass is broke, so now I'm on my reserves. These are the ones that stay on my head while I work, so they're my work glasses because I'm a housekeeper. Um, I do have some new glasses coming soon. More round ones, but real thick plastic frames, and I can't wait to wear those. I hope they look cool. All right, so God, I'm itchy. I'm so tired. I'm tired. It was my Monday today, man. It's my Monday. Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday for me. All right, so I got some things laid out already. I've already got. So let's. I'm gonna go ahead and just show everyone what the fuck is going on with an American Stout. Um, Let me bring this over here. I'm gonna present the screen, sharing it, and I'm getting over a sickness, so my voice is a little wonk. But there you go. There's the American Stout from BJCP. Aroma moderate to strong. Aroma roasted malts. Excuse me. Moderate to strong aroma of roasted malts, often having a roasted coffee or dark chocolate quality. Burnt or charcoal aromas are low to none. Medium to very low hop aroma, often with a citrusy or resiny American hop character. Esters are optional. But can present up to medium intensity. Light alcohol-derived aromatics. Aromatics are also optional. No diacetyl, no butter. Appearance generally a jet black color. Nice. Also, some may appear very dark brown. Large, persistent head of light tan and light brown in color, usually opaque. Can't see through it. Flavor moderate to very high roasted malt flavors, often tasting of coffee, roasted coffee beans, dark or bittersweet chocolate. May have a slightly burnt coffee ground flavor. Not going to read all this. You got where I'm going. Medium to high bitterness. Hop flavor can be low to high, or generally like citrusy, resiny hop. American varieties. So probably on the older school, kind of like Centennial, Galena, Mount Hood, Cascade, stuff like that would work, I think, lovely. Even a little Citra added into that or something would be nice. Light esters may be present but are not required. Medium to dry finish. So I'm going to be doing a 152 mash-in on this one. I think it's perfect. So it's not at all like a black IPA. It's actually a hell of a lot more roastier, but definitely has the bitterness. So it's like the bitterness is like up to 70 IBUs or something like that. 35 to 75 IBUs right there where it's highlighted. SRM 30 to 40. OG of 1050 to 1075, depending on what you want for your percentage, which is 5 to 7%. Final gravity of 1010 to 1022. Those are just some things. Remember the Shakespeare Stout? I haven't seen that in a while. The Obsidian Stout, my wife brings that home occasionally. It's a 6.5, 6.5, I think. I'm doing a 7% tonight. I figured I'd beef it up a little bit. The Sierra Nevada Stout's really good. North Coast Old number 38 is pretty good. Avery I haven't had in a while. Out of Bounds Stout. Lost Coast 8-Ball Stout's really good. That's really good. That's out of Northern Cal. Mad River's also, I think, Northern Cal, I believe. The extra stout. Bahaba Cadillac Matin Stat. All right. That one. For all you East Coast people. Ingredients: common American base malts and yeast. Varied use of varied. So different ones put together. Dark and roasted malts as well as caramel type malts. Adjuncts such as oatmeal may be present in low quantities if you want for it doesn't say that, but for head retention, body, this and that. American hop varieties, of course. Overall impression: a hoppy, bitter, strongly roasted foreign style stout of the export variety. So basically like an export stout to some degree. Cool. Let me get back to moi and pour a beer with you guys. And I'm going off of, hey, what's up, Shark? How you doing, man? Cheers, dude. I am joining that. I gotta enter that. I think the 28th of January for the Home Brewers Association one. This time I'm gonna pay for it. Yeah, so I'm going off of homebrewacademy.com. They have an American stout recipe that sounded fairly simple and easy to kind of approach and understand for an all-grain brewer. It also gives gives you all the grains. It gives you a history of it, food pairing, even mouthfeel, flavor, aroma, appearance. But I kind of liked where they were going with this, so I will definitely be using American two-row for the main base. But I'm going to sit here and drink a beer for a second with y'all, kind of relax, just calm it down, take it down a notch, put my mind into place. I haven't had any weed yet, so that may have helped me a little bit, but that's okay. Cheers, man! Dan! What's up, FLX, dude? My glasses broke, dude. I had to use my work glasses. I have some new ones I ordered like 2 weeks ago. I should be getting them in like a few days. Some bigger round ones, like nice round ones. And they're black framed round ones. They're going to look funny. Brewing an English brown. Nice, bro. All right, dude. Oh, those are good, dude. I like English browns. I really like them. Beer Choir, what's up, dude? Cheers, dude. Oh, yeah, man. Yes, pay this time. I'm trying to figure out what style I'm going to do. I am doing a Vienna lager for one of my smaller spins that I do, which could lager a bit. But, I mean, we have a little time. Not till June do I have to enter, or I think you too as well. They vary on like the state or wherever you're from, or I don't know where it is, where you're entering, I guess. But I think last year was like June 18th for me or something. Forgot. So I have some time. I'm not gonna do an IPA though. Way too too much competition, and plus you got to worry about if it's gonna go bad or not. I'd rather do a lager or like a stout or a brown, a porter, or something like that. Something simple, and just make it well. Hopefully make it well. But that'd be cool. I think that just something just for my second competition. Just do something simple. Just do a simple thing and make it well. pay a lot of attention to what you're doing. Even I probably won't even go live with it. I'll probably just do it where I can put all my mind power into it, you know, and just really think about it, not get distracted, and just do a good job with it, you know. Pay attention to every little detail. And then I can blast my Grateful Dead music too while I'm at it, so that works. Or whatever music I want to blast without worrying about copyright crap. Do an ale for the competition? Okay. Could probably do probably not something hop dependent. So well, you really can, like, based on the malts and stuff you use, you know this, you can make that shelf life longer. It just depends on how you make it, what you use. What's the secret behind shelf life with hops? I was listening to a podcast yesterday, that was talking about that. Certain malts with or was it man, I don't know. Oh, it was something to do with with the the beta acids in the hops and stuff like that. Like if you have a higher, well, that's more for the flavor and the aromatics. That adds more to the flavor, but I think it also helps with shelf life. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. I'm talking out of my ass. I just like to brew. I don't know all the science. No, don't use crystal balls. Unless it's for beer. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I listened to, actually. That's the one I listened to from them. So it does, like betas will help with shelf life, as well as like aromatics, flavors, keeping that going so it doesn't drop off so quickly. So I mean that in its own, I mean, I would just have to find hops with the higher beta if I wanted to make sure it, or do an imperial, you know, of some kind, like an imperial IPA or something. I don't know. That would work. Imperials will last a little longer. Sucks that IPAs are so dependent on time. That's the problem. Even a IP, like a IP, an IPL, like a, yeah, like a lager. I mean, they're even hop dependent. I mean, they would have to have. You might be able to get away with the lager and a hopped lager, but I just had like a geriatric moment there. Okay, never mind me. Okay, so we should probably do this recipe. Um, yeah, yeah, I like watching their stuff, man, or listening to their stuff. Excuse me, I can't see them really. Well, he has his YouTube channel with that, with the English guy that's on there. For his name, he's cool. Seems to know his stuff. All right, Bunghole. What's up, Sammy? Don't pick an IPA. Yeah, no, I'll probably do I might do something on the darker side if I do an ale, or I might end up doing my Schwarzbier again, because the Schwarzbier came out really nice. And if I do it now, or at least within the next month, it'll have a couple months to condition and crash up and get all clean and nice and ready. Because that's not a very hoppy beer. It's not, it's just a nice malty, roasty kind of lager. Very nice. I might just do that again. Bumpy tried it and he liked it a lot, so that made me feel like more positive about that. So Asian Pops. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. I've listened to like almost all of their podcasts because I don't do anything. I clean. Well, I do everything. I clean houses, but I don't. You don't. You just turn on your phone podcast thing on my phone, and it's all I do is just listen to stuff and learn off of what these guys are saying. Sometimes you learn, sometimes you don't, or you try it out and do what they did and it didn't work, or it did work, or whatever. I don't know, but everyone does their own thing, and somehow it works out for everyone in the end. So, all right, enough of this shit. So, I'm gonna go ahead and present the screen, and let's see here. Why do I have that there? I don't know why that's there. How to brew. So I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. So the grain here, the tips for brewing your own American stout. The grist for an American porter is usually some sort of American pale malt, usually domestic two-row. I might do a little bit of maris otter too. I might add I might do like more American than maris otter, but just enough maris to kind of add a little biscuity kind of um, more mouthfeel body to it, flavor. Yeah, so 70% of the grain bill. So let's go. I'm just going to kind of look at this guy, and then we're going to kind of put stuff together. So we got, can you guys see what I'm looking at? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, no, I have to switch it. Fuck. That sucks, dude. Where's that at, though? It's gone. Oh, it's right there. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm calling it the Night Stalker. And the reason I'm calling it the Night Stalker is because I got stalked today by a freak. And I'm not going to get into it any more than that. So it was quite an interesting day for me. And it's so perfect to call this Night Stalker. That's my water profile. I did a whoops. Hold on. So I did a 50 calcium, this for RO water, 20 magnesium, 100 sodium, 80 salt. So there's more sulfate than chloride. So 80 sulfite ppm of sulfite, 60 ppm of chloride, and then baking soda 160 ppm. So you got your sodium, your baking soda, your magnesium, which is basically what is that's the Epsom salt and stuff like that? Maybe, I don't know. I think that's Epsom salt. Calcium is your chalk, or not chalk, but the calcium carbonate. I don't know, but you do. They said you want a little more sulfate than chloride in for this particular style, so I think that'll work really good. That was for an imperial stout, but I'm going to use it for the American. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, Paul, what's up, dude? I'm so close to unsubbing as you start so late. I know, dude. I was trying to find my water profile for this damn style. I could not find it. It was taking me forever. I would have started like 45 minutes earlier. Oh, not on the beer until I see the date. Yeah. Right, exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah, the bready biscuit for sure. Yep. Yeah, Epsom salt, magnesium. Yep. So there you go. That's the water profile. Mashing in at 152, and I am gonna do a mash out. I don't normally do mash outs, but they're not really needed, I don't think. But well, I mean, you end up heating the water up anyway, but usually I'll just heat the water up like towards the end and then just not mash out and go right into sparge. but I figured I would just do a 168 and hold it for 10 minutes before I start doing the lautering process. Single infusion, medium body, 152. I think that's perfect for the style. It'll give enough dryness and enough body for what I want. And then that water profile will also bring out a lot more of the hops and stuff like that. Maybe a little bit of the hopefully not too much of the acidity from the dark malts and stuff. I don't know how to work with all that, but we'll see. Yeah, fly sparging, got all that figured out. So let's go ahead and add our fermentables. I'm gonna add the 2-row first. So set up to 70%. They say about 70%, and then the rest is other shit. Man, that's kind of low. I would want to think that 80, like at least 80% of the base would maybe be better, because you don't want to add like a shit ton of fucking caramel. That'll just like off-put it. And the shit kind of dark, the coloring, the dark malts are just for coloring, and some unless you're adding carafa, but it's of course they're gonna add flavor, burnt roasty flavors and stuff like that. But no, we'll just do where's the fucking pail? Let's go there. Start going on a tangent. So US 2-row. I'm just gonna add a number. We're doing a 12.5 gallon batch, so I'm gonna add 18 pounds. Move it up. We're the shit. Okay, well, we'll be moving that up more. Let's just add all of them first. Maris Otter pail. Maris Otter. We'll add 12 pounds. Well, actually, that kind of brought us to where we want to be. Maybe a little lower, to be honest. Let's go a little lower, because I need some room to add some other stuff. I don't want to get too complex. It can be roasted barley. I could add a little bit of black malt for color and a little bit of acidity. I don't want to go overboard. So okay, so we're now okay. So we got the mirror. We got that. We got that. Now I need to share. I don't know why they don't let me it doesn't just pop to what I want. I have to like unshare and then share again. All right. So when considering specialty malts, the first to consider would be roasted malts. So usually in the form of roasted barley, chocolate, or black malt can also be considered. Chocolate or black. So roasted barley, and then chocolate or black malt can also be considered. So let's get. I don't know how much. They're saying specialty malts add around 10 to 20% of the full grain bill. So using 5 to 10% of caramel malts can add the sweetness that an American stout possesses, and that's really about it. Yeah, I mean, you could add flake. You could add rye, oats, flake, barley, wheat if you wanted to for head retention. I might add some flake barley, because I do have flake barley in a huge bag that my wife brought home. So I might as well make use of it for a little bit ahead. So we'll do that. Let's go ahead and add the roasted barley first. So it looks like 10 to 20%. Roasted barley. I'll just throw in 3 and see what the hell happens. Okay, we're at 6.8. I want a 7%. We have 29.5 SRMs, which is really light, and we need to get darker, and we will. 3 pounds. Let's just keep it there for a moment. Let me add some chocolate. Chocolate US. This is American. I want it all to be American. I'm even using the American Ale 1 yeast from Omega, which is the Chico yeast, basically, the strain. So chocolate malt, we'll do 2, I don't know, fucking this is overboard, but there you go. So that's 6%. No way, that's too much. That's way too much. Maybe, yeah, 3.1. And then you got roasted of 9, telling them 12.3%. And then we can throw in like a little bit of we could do carafa, we could do midnight wheat, we could do um, just regular black malt. I already have black malt, so I might as well add a little bit of that to it. Black patent, yeah, 0.25. That'll give it a 30. That'll give it a nice dark beer. I like the darkness. And we're at a 7 perfectly. I added the yeast already too, but of course that'll change once I add the date of that yeast because they go by the viability and all that stuff. Viability and if they're dead. Beersmith is pretty accurate with their calculations. So I'm going to get off this just for a moment so I can look at comments, and then we'll get back to the recipe. How about that? How you doing? Cheers. I can't see anyone's because I'm looking at the screen there. Let me just back up a bit. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and discussing beer with me and this recipe. That's really good. I like your input as well, so let me know what's up. If there's something I'm doing wrong, please let me know and I'll fix it. Brewed close proximity to the American Stout and the Brewing Classic Styles book, John Palmer Jamil. I saw his recipe, actually. I was going to use his water profile. I still might. I don't know. We'll see. Very cool, man. Hell yeah. I could do oats. I was going to do roasted barley just because we have like a huge bag of it. But I could throw in some oats as well, just to add a little bit of this and that. And you can still clean that up too. I kind of wanted more of a cleaner beer. I didn't want it to be like hazy or anything from protein rich malts. But I mean, throw a little gelatin in there, give it some time, and that thing will have a nice little chill haze to a clarity that's nice, you know? So, and you're not adding like a whole bunch of oats. It's not an oatmeal stout. Good one. Cheers, guys. Jesus. Dude, that John Palmer Jamil freaking thing. Dude, I listen to them on podcasts too. They're with Jamil. I hear Jamil all the time. What's he with? What's his podcast? Fuck. I can't think of his podcast. He's on all the time. I don't know if it's his podcast or he's just like always, he just always has things going on. Oh, damn, miscellaneous. What's up, brother? Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, bro, man. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking cool you, man. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Cheers, dude. Yeah, dude. Freaking nice of you. So, yeah, I've been looking at the Brewlosophy is the one. Been looking at My Adventures in Home, or listening to My Adventures in Home Brewing. Of course, the Beersmith homebrewing audio is really nice to listen to. New Zealand, or Sense of Beer Style is a good one. Brewing with Style is a really good one. The Brew Lab's really good. The Session's really nice. And Homebrew Brown, I like Homebrew Bound. There's a lot of really good podcasts that are like Dr. Homebrew is really cool. They're fucking funny. Drink Beer, Think Beer with John Hole is good. Master Brewers is good because they actually talk. Well, they talk more on the commercial level, but it's cool to kind of like listen in and hear what they're talking about because it's like super technical. It's like trying to understand algebra or something. I mean, I don't even know math. I'm like addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. That's it. I might know a little bit of pre-algebra, but homie, miscellaneous brew reviews, brother. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking very cool of you. Very cool of you, bro. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I love to compare my recipes to the analysis of Mean Brews, even though I don't compete. It's probably, you don't have, nobody has to compete. I just want to, I want to see what, I think the reason I like competing is because I just like to see results. I want to see what people think. It's more that I don't even care if I win. I just like to know what I did wrong or what I did right, you know? So, hey, Northwest, what's up, Steven, man? Cheers, dude. What's up, brother? That was fucking funny what you did earlier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the darker malts will drop you. Yeah, they will. Yep. They will drop them. So you got to take another pH reading in your during your boil. You know, of course, let it cool down and kind of see what it is once it's cooled, so you can determine if you need to add anything to it to kind of balance it out. Yeah, you're definitely right, bro. It's a base to average his recipes from. Oh, damn. All right. Mean Brews. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I'm. Is he on? It's on YouTube. Mean Brews. Oh, dude, I'm subbing that guy right now. I was never subscribed to him. Thanks for shouting that guy out, man. I will be watching that. 8.67 thousand subscribers, 72 videos. Dude, that guy's got like not very many videos, but a lot of subscribers. That says a lot. That says an awful lot about the guy, like in a good way. Cool. Thanks for shouting that, dude. Seriously. Nice. Yeah. Just got, you heard me. Well, yeah. So let's finish this up, and then I'll have a little bit of a chat with you afterwards. And I know it's late for a lot of you, probably. Well, Steve and I are at 9:30, but I got to work in the morning. I think Steven, you got the weekend off, right? I don't. But I don't have to work till 9. It's all good. I'm not worried about it. All right, so yeah, the hops would be the thing here. I think I'll hold off on the oats, and I'll think about it though. I'll think about it. But I think what I'll do is, I mean, I could add a little bit of carapils or like some kind of, some kind of bodybuilder malt that would help with that. But I've never really had any problem when I don't add that. It seems to be fine, based on your mashing temps and, you know, uh, your base, everything you have there, your carbonation levels in the end. But I think the Marisada will really help with head retention, body, and flavor, good flavor. We could add a little caramel. Let's add a little caramel. Let's add caramel 20, 40 maybe? 20 or 40. Let's do 40. And we'll do it's a 12 and a half gallon batch, so I don't want to add too much. 0.75, is that too little, you think, for a 12er? How much is that? It's only 2.2, which is fine, actually. 2.2% of caramel is nice. But now we want it to be 10 to 20% total of all specialty malts. So let's see what we have here real quick. Roasted 9, 50, 60, 78. So we're at 84, about 85% base, which is fine. They're saying 70%, but roasted barley, so 9, chocolate, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.2, 15. We're kind of in a good level right there. And I like we're at a 7.1 though, so let me bring down the base just a tad. I'll bring that down. There we go. So 16.5 pounds of two-row, 11.5 pounds of Maris Otter. And it did, of course, it's going to fuck with everything else, but not by much. 10, 12. I'm not even going to count it. I'm not even going to add it. So I think that's good. I think that'll work. And that's the color right there. So you see that. Oh, am I not sharing it? I'm not even sharing it, dude. Damn, dude. Bro. Man. Y'all are too kind, man. Y'all don't have to do that. But I appreciate it, okay? I do. I'll make something good for you, man. I'll make something good for you, I promise. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Well, thanks, Paul, man. Appreciate it. Miscellaneous Paul, thank you guys. It's not going to my life. It's going to the recipes. It's going to what I need for the brewery, anything that comes up. I promise you. All this stuff. I've got like from your last donation, Paul, that's coming to me this month, along with, anything else that helped bring it up to that 100 thing. But yeah, I mean, I won't say exact amounts, but I mean, that money's going to help get the next two spin that wheel spin that style recipes that I did with the Vienna and the ordinary. So yeah, it's much appreciated. So really, really cool, you guys. I still got to get one of your shirts, Steven. All right. I wasn't showing you what I forgot to present the fucking screen. Let me show you this again. So yeah, this is this is what I got. The Night Stalker. It's the Night Stalker. No, I had a guy. I went to the wrong house. I wasn't gonna say this, man. I was gonna keep it quiet. I went to the wrong house with my here. Let me stop sharing. I'll share it. I'll bring it back up. I went to the wrong fucking house, right, for my job, and I wrote it in the Brewers thing. I kind of put snippets of it or like whatever I could. So my instructions were to walk around the house, look at windows, check doors, and make sure everything's good, the roof's good, just an outside perimeter walk. They were there. It wasn't they at all. It was the wrong house. The lady opens the door as I try to go in because I was told to, lock the door, go in there and go through the front and lock that and come out. There's no alarm. Everything's good. And I'm like, I go to attempt to go back in there again. And the lady comes out. And she's all scared and kind of like abrasive, but like kind of like wanting to know what's going on. And I'm like, oh, I work for a company. I'm just checking your house. Oh, but you need to understand that we live here all the time. Oh, no, you got the wrong house. You must be wanting to go to the court house up over the road there. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm really sorry. I stood off. I was like, here's my shirt. I work for this company. I'm sorry. Fuck, I wasn't trying to trespass at all. Like, not at all. And so I went to the other house, right? I found it. I was all right, I'm at the right house. I'm at the right house. And we did my check, did my walk around. I drove off, went home, half hour north of me in Warrenton from Cannon. Get to my bank because it's payday. And this guy comes to the side of me. It was the same car that I recognized at that house that I went to, the wrong one. I had gone to that house a couple times and thought it was the right one every time. And I kept saying, there's a car in the driveway. I can't check the house. Okay. So this time there was no car in the driveway. So I figured I could just go walk around the house and do my thing. But this guy comes, he followed me. He followed me a half hour up, got out of his car next to me, came towards me, this older fella, probably in his 70s, late 60s. You're the one who came in my backyard. You came in my backyard and you tried to get in my house. Oh, no, no. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Picture of me, picture of my driver's, from my fucking plate. I was like, hey, what the fuck, dude? Oh, you're the guy from Cannon. This was all figured out. They already talked to the cops there. They sorted it out already. Why are you fucking following me up here? What the fuck, dude? I'm not a bad person. I didn't do anything wrong. You fuckhead. He goes and he gets in his car. He's all, nope, 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 nope. Hey, okay, yeah, I just want you to know, we got him. We got him. And his little poodle fucky dog in his little shitty fuck car, he backs up over the fucking, he's all backing up trying to, I was like, come on, let's talk. Listen to me. Listen to me. What the fuck, dude? You're not even going to listen to me talk? You're just going to be all Kevin, dude? What the fuck? Oh, sorry, Kevin. Sorry. Shark. But you know what I mean. Unfortunately, my sister has the name Karen, and she's not a Karen. But he backed up into their landscaping at their fucking bank, right? Everything's on camera at the bank, too. You know that, right? Backs up over all this shit, over the curb. He's all scared. He's all like, because I fucking butted into him. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he got in his car. It goes the wrong way out of the parking lot. Like the arrows go this way, and people are coming in there, and he's trying to race out backwards. You're like, Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is wrong with everyone, man? What do they got this like charge in their head saying that Trump will protect me? I can be a dick. Anyway, we went that way. Okay, anyway. Hey, all right. So, yeah. All right, so I got to add my hops. Let's get my hops. I don't want to go political. Sorry, I just went political. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway. So, hop-wise, I kind of want to add some Citra into a Centennial Citra Willamette mix or something. Doesn't that sound kind of good? Centennial's a 10. Citra 10. That's 10% alpha. They don't tell you what the betas are or anything like that. Not that it matters. I don't really give a shit. The Chinook's a good one actually too. That's kind of a spicy one. That's a really old school one. Citra's at 12%. Well, it's all. Let's do Centennial at 60 minutes. We'll do it's 12.5 gallon batch, so 2 ounces is not a lot for 12.5. I don't think. We'll find out. Well, it gives us 27 IBUs at 60 minutes, which I think is actually fine. And then we can go into a 30-minute of what did I have? Of a Citra. 30-minute. No, that's a 30-minute of Willamette. What's Willamette? Let's see what Willamette is. I know it's a little lower in alphas. I should have. Yeah, 5.5. So that's more of a late minute, kind of like maybe at the 10 minutes. So we can do a 30 of Citra. I will stop and see what you guys are talking. You might be telling me what to put in. I can't see you. Aubrey, cheers. I saw you there. Sorry about that. I might have missed other people too. So 12 at 30 minutes, 1.5 ounces. That gives us 45.7. So our BUGU, at least our balance for the style particularly, is 0.88. And we're at 0.65 at the moment. we're gonna want to add a little bit of I want to add a little whirlpool in there too. So I do want to leave some room. Let's add some Centennial Citra. What does Willamette actually have? Maybe Cascade, actually. I think Cascade would be better. I might actually find the Zealand Cascade, or is it Australian Cascade? Sammy, I saw you too. Fuck, man. Sammy, cheers, dude. If I can find the Zealand Cascade. Yeah, dude. I want to add that for a little bit of a tropical bite. It's flats, more flowers, citrus, spice, grapefruit. Okay, well that'll work though. Cascade. What's the actual Cascade? Spicy floral, grapefruit. Maybe we'll do the U.S. Let's do U.S. since it's an American stout. We'll do U.S. and we'll do it at let's do 10-minute, 1 minute, 1 ounce. Again, I need to leave room for whirlpool. Let's go ahead and add a little more actually. 1.5 ounces. 0.7. We have 0.88. Whirlpool will take care of some more alphas or some more acids going in there. So we can do the same 3 and add Centennial first again. Just do the same kind of thing. No, maybe not Centennial. Do Cascade. Take the bitter one out of there. Well, Centennial's 10. For Citra is 12 from what they say here, but we'll do Citra. Let's do Citra all the way. Let's do Citra only in the whirlpool. I like Citra only. And whirlpool. And so that'd be like probably a 20-minute whirlpool at 170. And we'll add 1.5 ounces. This is up to 0.74. 25. 7449. Then do another whoop of that Citra at 0.5. Say steep whirlpool. 25. We'll do 15 minutes, so we can give us some time to kind of breathe. 170 for the whole whirlpool. Brings us up to 0.779. Let's go actually 20 minutes on that. 0.78. Then we'll add another hop addition at whirlpool of Citra at for 15 minutes. 0.5 ounces again, not 13.5. Jesus Christ, with some hop burn from hell. 170. We're at 0.816, 57.3 IBUs. I don't want to add that's only 1 point. It'll be fine. 1.75. 0.82. We do 1.75 on everything. Again, this is a bigger batch, so gives us 0.834. We can jump to 12 minutes. 0.844. We can go to 15 minutes. See what that does. 0.855. We can go 1.75 ounces. 0.868. We can go 2 ounces. Look at that! Would you look at that? 0.88. Perfect balance. 0.88. Okay. And of course, I'll have to make adjustments because when I get these hops, they'll have different alphas. But So what we have here. So what we have. Um, so we have 3 whirlpool editions at 170 degrees, 25-minute, 20-minute, 15-minute. And then we have a 60-minute of Centennial, 2 ounces of Centennial at 10%. And then we have at 30 minutes, we're going to add 1.5 ounces of Citra, 12%. And then we're going to add Cascade at 15 minutes, 2 ounces. And then we're going to go into that whirlpool and no dry hopping. And that's it. So that gives us like a 7%, 39.3 SRMs. 40 is the highest. So it's going to be a really nice dark one. 61.9, so basically 62 IBUs, which is totally balanced for a 7%. 7% being the highest of for the style as far as BJCP goes. 1070, and then we'll have a 1018 is what it's estimated at. Does that sound good? Here, let me save it. I'll stop sharing. Let's talk. Now let's talk about it. All right. Let me go back to everything. Let me see what you guys have written. The situation needs a tribute beer. Yeah, dude. Cheers, man. What's up, brother? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. That's right. And my beer's gotten warm. Oh, with Discord. Same old man when I get older. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm glad you agree. Yeah, an imperial stout. I mean, American stout. So American. I get wonky like that, man. I'll be like, all right, let's try it out. I added a tropical hop to one of my darker beers, and it actually came out nice. It really did. It really did. It wasn't bad. Sierra Nevada stout. I haven't had that forever, man. I haven't had that forever. That is that's the yeah, the Sierra Nevada stout. I'm using the West Coast Ale 1 yeast from Omega. They're expensive, I know. I need to start washing my yeast, man. Washing or rinsing? What's the one that's is it washing or rinsing? I think it's washing. The two are totally different. I think it's washing yeast. But anyway, pulling it out the bottom and washing your yeast, doing your thing. Could be rinsing. I'm not sure. Fuck. Anyway. Yeah, it's washing yeast. So there you go. Um, I do weird things, man. Hey, you gotta be different, right? Um, it is a little heavy on baking soda. I picked that off a whim too, so I mean, like I was trying to find something quick so I could start the show, to be honest. But yeah, it's a little high in the bicarbonates. I don't know how it'll be with the pH. Let me see. Uh, I'm gonna look into that a little more because I couldn't find a goddamn thing at all on a water profile with RO water. I was just gonna go with the milk stout or a water profile or a just an imperial stout, I guess. That was an imperial stout one that someone suggested off a forum, so that's not like from a professional guy. I need to look at that because I don't want it to be too salty and wonky. Yikes. That sounds terrible. We got some, but it's like little tiny balls of little tiny ball buds. The last stuff we got, it's all right. It's not the greatest. It's gelato, but it's like the crap stuff. It's like the stuff that costs like $30 for a half ounce. Just heading off to bed soon. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. 100 years ago without a laptop, Starlink. Oh yeah. It does not need it. I just figured I'd do it. I like fucking doing weird shit. Leave me alone. No, I know. I probably should make it simple actually. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll do all the hops on the boil side, on the hot side, and but just something to write up with you guys now. And I always fuck with the recipe, so it's never what I do like when I do one with you guys. But I do appreciate the feedback, so it's very very interesting and cool to see you guys feedback and give me ideas. I had some tonight. Wash, rinse, repeat. Exactly. No, dude. I know. No, you guys are all right, man. Oh man. Oh really? I know. I'm making sure that mine doesn't go away. The print always comes off of those Teespring shirts. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Especially bringing together the homebrewers more, even the beer reviewers, the people that like to review beers are more than happy to hang out and discuss a beer recipe. You should know what's in your beer anyway when you're drinking it, when you're reviewing it. It's always good to know, when you're reviewing a beer, you can kind of discuss in your own head and out loud what you're actually tasting because hey, I know what grains are in that and what hops are in there and all that stuff and what yeast is in there, you know. But these shit, dude. Oh no, I'm sorry, man. I owe you some beer, dude. Hey, dude. When I'm holding off on going out there until I get this double. This Nipa that I'm making. I'm making it next Thursday. Once that's ready to go, and I'll get some canned up, and we'll come. I want to go to Brewhouse with you. I'll bring my wife, and we'll all hang out and have some beers. I'm gonna take some home too. Um, but yeah, and that way I can give you some of my beer. A couple of them or whatever the fuck, and save one for a panel too, because I'm sending some of those out to a few people. I can't go crazy. I actually only have 5 slots plus myself because I don't have the paid StreamYard. So you would be one if we can figure it out on a time if you'd like to be up. I'll give you a couple cans, and then just need like people that would be willing to pay for the shipping because it's kind of sucks. It's kind of expensive. Uh, it can be $15 to $20 to send out to the East Coast, unfortunately. So it takes a lot of money out of my my payroll. You know what I mean? So I'll have to talk and discuss with people that are serious about wanting some of my beers, and we'll figure it out. So you being one of them, Steven, if I directly hand you a couple in person, that would be cool to have you up there with one of those. So maybe do a review of one, and then maybe do a panel with us. That'd be fun. So, oh yeah, yeah, dude, I want to go to Brewhouse so bad, dude. Oh, I've been wanting to go. Everyone, Dan from FLX has been wanting me to go. Sammy's been wanting me to go. Yeah, go to Brewhouse, go to Brewhouse. Dude, you gotta go. Like, fuck, man. I can't believe I can't even find them here, man. I'm just like, yeah, I'm so close to you, and they don't distribute out here, but everyone else gets them. A lot of them are collaborations, but still, that's cool. Oh, dude, you were talking about that last time. I definitely want to be up there with you guys, man. Yeah, send me the info and I'll connect. I'll connect with you guys for sure. I got no problem with that. That'd be fun. I love talking beer, dude. Even if I don't know what I'm talking about, I just learn from you guys. It's just a hobby, you know? It's what we love doing. Was it our soda drinks? Everyone would drink beer and say, yeah, hell yeah, dude. So, man, I mean, that's all sugar. Sugar and caffeine and all kinds of other shit in that. But beer is besides the alcohol, beer is very, I think it's quite healthy. It's a healthy beverage. But so I guess I do got to get back to my missus. But I do want to say thank you. I guess let's go over I just want to kind of run through this one more time so we know where we're at. So we have 61.9 IBUs, 39.3 SRM, so at the very high end of the color range, 7%, which is what I wanted, 1070 on the original gravity, a specific gravity of 1064. I have a 0.75 evaporation rate set, plus I have it set at 75% brewhouse efficiency, which is where I like it. 72 doesn't give me what I want. Estimated final gravity of 1018. We're going to single infusion medium body with a 152 mash in. We're also going to do a mash out for 10 minutes. On this one, I don't normally do that, but I might change some malts up, change some hops up, but I might just keep it where it's at and see what happens, you know? Just, you know, you never know. So there we go. I'm going to okay it. Good. You guys don't see what I'm looking at, but that's all right. Yeah. Oh, no, it's all good. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, we got everyone has ideas from either experience or reading books or going to school. And, you know, a lot of mine's from experience and some from reading books, a lot from listening to podcasts and listening to you guys and other people and just kind of taking stuff in and figuring it out. So you guys have been a real big help to me. I just want you to know that. And I really appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me while I build a recipe. And thanks for helping me. Thanks for giving me your advice and ideas. And I really appreciate it. So, all right, guys. Well, you guys have a good night, day, wherever you're from in this beautiful world. Let me get my banner off. But now after one more sip, cheers. I love beer. Don't you love beer? I love beer. I love it so much. Cheers. Have a good night, guys. And thank you very much for the donations. Really appreciate it. It will go to beer, to more beer. Cheers.